Good morning, class. It's Mr. Hagan here. Today is April 1st, 2020. We're officially in the new month after being inside from coronavirus. So just a quick classroom announcement. How we're going to be formatting the Google Classroom has changed. You will notice today that a lot of the stuff is going to be posted in classwork under several different sections. So I'm just going to pull that up and kind of briefly go over it before I help you on your assignment. So if you go to the classwork section, the classwork tab, you're going to see that there are several new topics now, right? So I have daily agenda, do now, activities, class resources, class announcements, but I also still have the project section, which is where you're going to keep your work updated and keep doing your work for the time being. And I still have the drama section. So from now on, unless you're making up work for me, you're not going to need that section. So under daily agenda, that's where you're going to basically find everything that's on the whiteboard, normally at school. So where I was posting the, the do now, not the do now, the objective, the classroom procedures, all that, you're going to find that in daily agenda now, not on the stream. Do now section, self-explanatory. You'll be doing your do nows in there. I think we're going to be, or at least I'm going to be posting them at the beginning of the day. So you have more time to work on it. So starting at 7:50, but I'm going to keep everything for the class, like the class assignments, locked until 12:15. Activities. This is where you're going to find your work. So for today's activity, I just have on there a single day. This is how I'm going to be able to communicate with you. The next section will be class resources. So anything that I'm going to be using a lot, I will post on there. So I think for now, I just have my YouTube channel posted on there, like the link for it. And class announcements. So if I have any new news to tell you, anything, even if I'm giving like a birthday shout out, I will be posting on there. Any new information that I received that you're supposed to know will go on there. So without further ado, after the announcements, we can jump right into it. So since you have a project that's due on Monday, some of you may be a little bit confused about the instructions or how to go about doing this project. So every day I'm going to be posting a video until Monday where I'm going to give you tips and tricks to better figure out how to do your assignment. So yesterday, which was March 31st, we spent a little bit of time figuring out what the assignment is, who we're working with, if we are working with someone, because working alone is a perfectly viable option, and also choosing your story. So if you haven't done that, I want you today to figure out if you're working with someone. If not, that's perfectly fine. You don't need to have a partner, but you definitely need to pick your topic today. So I believe it's in projects. It's under projects, groups in the myths. Your groups are choosing. Make sure that everyone that's doing this project, you need to let me know which story you're doing on there, and if you're working with anyone, I need to know. So for today, if you have your myth chosen, right? If you have your group and maybe you've started and you're figuring out how to modernize it, but you may be a little bit confused. Here we go. So when you're modernizing a myth, it's important to realize that there are certain elements of the story that aren't going to translate over. So for example, if you're using the Icarus and the wax wings, if you're using that myth to modernize, what I'm looking for is a little bit of creativity on your part where you're not just rewriting the story. So I don't want you just to write a play about Icarus and the wax wings. I want you to come up with something that's completely original and completely new and something that you'd be able to see today, possibly. So how do you do that? Well, the first thing that you're going to do is you need to become so familiar with your myth that you can see the moral or what you're looking for. So with your myth, sorry if that last tangent was a little bit confusing, I'll re-explain. I want you to take your myth and find out what the message is. So in the case of Icarus, right, one of the possible themes, one of the possible messages of that story could be, you know, if someone gives you advice, you know, or warns you about something, you should take that warning seriously, right? Icarus, when his father gave him the wings made out of wax and feathers, he let his son know, Icarus, he let his son know that, you know, don't fly too close to the sun, like, right? If what happens if wax heats up, right? If you ever lit a candle, it melts, right? So his dad was saying, you know, be sure not to fly too close to the sun. And what did Icarus do? He didn't listen. So at the base of it, one potential message, like I said, could be to heed someone's warning. Like if an adult or someone's giving you like a direction or like a warning, like don't ignore it. Be sure to listen to it. Otherwise, things could go very bad. So for a Modern or any other name you choose, and their father gives them a brand new Volkswagen, right? Or if you're not a fan of Volkswagens like me, you know, a Hellcat or some other, you know, Mustang, GTR, whatever car you're thinking of, and says, you know, be careful not to drive recklessly. Don't drive too fast. Otherwise, you know, you could put yourself in danger. And, you know, following along with the Icarus story, maybe the son who gets this car doesn't listen and ends up crashing the car and, you know, losing that car. That would be a good way of modernizing the story because, you know, the message is still there, right? To listen to warnings. Otherwise, things could go wrong. But we're not talking about wax wings. We're not talking about Greek gods. We're not talking about anything magical or fantastic, but the message is the same. Another example, right? So what are some of the other options that we have? I'm going to go to the classwork and pick a random story. So okay, so one of the options on here is Apollo and the Trojan horse, right? Where essentially this seer, right, is given, or like an oracle, someone that can, you know, like a mystic, someone that can see the future, was given the ability by Apollo to see the future. She ends up finding out that Apollo was involved in the destruction of Troy, her home city. So what she does is that she, you know, spits on the name of Apollo. She insults a god who ends up, you know, discrediting her, and people don't listen to her, right? So part of it, you know, one of the potential messages of this could be to, you know, take what people say seriously. She had a prophecy that Troy would be destroyed by the Greeks, you know, and it was through the Trojan horse. I'm not going to, no spoilers, but a potential modernization could be a story about almost like maybe the story could have to do with, or the play could have something to do with, you know, someone that finds out like a horrible secret and tries to tell people, but, you know, no one believes her or believes him. You know, like there are many different ways that you can adapt a story in order to better make a, you know, apply it to something that happens today. So for this play, you're not recreating a story. You're not rewriting it in any way. You're creating a new original story, which could actually be like a modernization or like a modern take on that story, right? Like you don't need to have the actual god Apollo or the Romans, or I mean, not the Romans, the Greeks and the Trojan horse. Like you don't need to have that. You can have examples of betrayal or mistrust in many different situations or many different ways. So I hope that helped you out today. And if you have space for actual, you know, questions that benefit everyone, not just something you could personally ask me in like 2 seconds, So that concludes my tips and tricks for today. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and I hope you have a great day.